In this example, we're going to be using the pivot chart and pivot table function within Excel. So first we select our data. In this example, I'm going to use all of the data. We'll go up to Insert. Instead of hitting Pivot Table, we're going to go over here to Pivot Chart and Pivot Table. This is where you can select your rows and columns. We're going to select all of them. If you want to limit it, you can put the number of rows that you want to limit or the columns. If you have an existing worksheet, here's the chance to select it. We don't, we're going to use new worksheet and continue. Now this is going to be a pretty busy chart, but what we're going to do is we're going to throw all the data we want on there and then we will narrow it down. I personally like having the years along the left side, so we're going to put the leap years. We want the teams to be the legend, so we're going to throw the teams up here. And now to populate this, we need to take what we want to filter on, the wins. So this is a pretty big eye chart. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this out. And now within the chart, we can start filtering. So let's say that we just want to know the 90s. So 199, I'll leave the last one blank. That will select all of the 90s. So now we have a 10-year span of every team in Major League Baseball. Moving our chart down, you can see all the data. You can see we had some expansion teams come in there, Tampa Bay and Arizona, and then a little bit earlier you had Colorado and Florida. But let's say that you don't want to see every team. Maybe you're a Cubs fan. So you come over here, you can unselect them. You can look at just the Cubs, should be CHC, and then maybe you want to see how they did against the Cardinals year for year. So let's find St. Louis, should be STL. Now you can get a side-by-side comparison of each team throughout the 90s. And then let's close this out. Now, as you go through, you can start filtering on different teams. You can add data labels if you really want to see each team's wins per year. Maybe you decide you want to try a couple different teams, and this is where it's easier. Just come in, unselect. Maybe you're a Red Sox fan and you don't like the Yankees, so come in through here. Let's find the Yankees. Got to be in here somewhere. There they are. And now you can see the Yankees and Red Sox. And again, we'll have to go back and add our data labels. Doesn't take that long. And then you could hand this off to whomever you wanted to present the report to. One of the advantages of this report is you can modify it on the fly without actually having to go in and doing the pivot table. Sometimes a user may not want to go into the pivot table to pull the data. They just want to look at the chart. This would be a great example to hand off in that case. And so that is all for today. Have a good one.